We're mid-season and the stage has been set for Todd Hoffman to miraculously rise from the ashes. But I can't help but think that perhaps a few things have been stacked in Todd's favor. And by a few things, I mean everything. And to prove it, I use something Discovery thinks we don't have: long-term memory. Before I begin, it's important to set the stage. The Hoffmans in Season 1 were complete failures. In Season 2, they failed completely. Season 3, thanks to Dave Turin, they broke even. And then there's Season 4. Do we even need to mention Season 4? So how can someone with such a shameful track record in gold mining possibly hope to succeed? It would take a lot of lucky breaks. How many, you ask? Well, let's keep track of just how many things happened to break Todd's way this season. First off, he shows up in the Klondike late with no claim. But then one is handed to him, and he's double lucky because the claim is already cleared, already has all the equipment, already has pay dirt stockpiled, has already been mapped, and drilled. And the best thing about the claim, an owner is willing to lease it to him. But how can he mine it with no crew? Well, luckily they all return, and they bring the Guyana wash plant with them. But they don't have an excavator until they find Jack's old 400, which was just sitting in a field, still working, and free. And when that excavator breaks down, they have just enough money to get a new one. But because they're without a plan and leadership, they'll need Dave back, and he is somehow convinced to come, and he's good enough to bring $500,000 with him. And when they need a new wash plant, Freddie just happens to have one that he'll sell, and they have just enough money to pay for it, and he's good enough to set it up for free. Are any one of these things a big deal? Well, no, but when all 18 things break Todd's way, you've got to admit it makes for a pretty good run. And we're only halfway through the season. I can't even imagine how many more breaks he's going to need to get to his mythical 1,000 ounces. You know, a more cynical person might think some of these events have been contrived for the magic of television. But seeing as this is reality TV, we, the unknowing public, have no choice but to accept these things as fact. After all, it's not like Discovery would try and pull a fast one on us, like promoting a show where a guy is going to get swallowed by a giant snake, only to have nothing like that happen at all. Hey, wait a minute.